Right before we jump into this video, I just wanted everyone to know that I have a new print shop available. If you want to support my videos or my future projects on this channel, you can go on over and purchase a print. Every single photo on this page is taken by me. Aviation photography and space photography are a big hobby of mine, so if you want to support me and my work, go check out my print shop, link in the description. I had an entirely different video planned this week. A couple weeks ago, I did a video talking about Eric Dubay's attempt to discredit and disprove the final experiment and the fact that they even went to Antarctica to start with. In that video, Eric made a claim saying that even if the final experiment happened, it doesn't prove that the Earth is a globe because the lights in the sky do not prove the shape of the Earth.
In typical globe defender strawman fashion, Will is conflating a celestial observation with our terrestrial foundation. He's claiming that the motion of a light in the sky overhead somehow gives proof of the shape of the ground underfoot.
Now, obviously, there's a lot of issues with that argument, and a lot of flat earthers have taken that argument and kind of sort of using it in all their debates because they know that they cannot make the 24-hour sun work on a flat earth, so they just have to start making these random claims saying, well, it doesn't matter anyways. Who cares if there's a 24-hour sun in Antarctica? But Eric Dubay this week has posted a video that completely goes against every claim that he made in the final experiment video that he produced. In this video, he makes it seem like the lights in the sky prove that the Earth is flat.
One celestial phenomenon that challenges proponents of the spherical Earth model is Polaris, the pole star. In both geocentric and heliocentric models, Polaris is situated almost directly above Earth's north pole. The challenge Polaris presents in defending the heliocentric model stems from its stationary position in the night sky. Unlike other stars, which appear to move or trace circular paths due to Earth's alleged rotation, Polaris remains fixed, analogous to the spindle of a record turntable, stationary as the record spins around it. In the heliocentric model, the Earth not only orbits the Sun, but is also said to tilt and wobble on its axis. Despite these complex motions alleged for a spinning, tilting, and wobbling Earth, Polaris continually maintains a fixed position above the North Pole throughout the year. How can any celestial body remain in a fixed position in the sky, given these multiple alleged dynamic movements of the Earth? Circumpolar star trails present another considerable challenge for advocates of the spherical Earth model to explain. Circumpolar star trails clearly illustrate that all stars in the sky trace unbroken circles, returning to their precise starting positions, similar to how a simple protractor works. This observation conflicts entirely with the anticipated behavior of a globe Earth, which is claimed to be rotating, tilting, wobbling, and orbiting around the Sun in an elliptical trajectory. Logically, we would expect to see star trails that are linear, resembling streaks that are far more straight in the sky, rather than the perfect, ever-repeating circles we actually observe. While scientific explanations attempt to reconcile these observations with a globe Earth model, on a flat and stationary Earth, where the celestial bodies themselves are in motion, such orderly, circumpolar star trails are precisely what would be anticipated. This scenario requires no corrections, fixes, or adjustments for validation.
Well, there you have it, folks. Eric Dubay himself saying that the lights in the sky prove the shape of the Earth. So, I'm not quite sure why he's backtracked on his claims that he made back in early January, because he clearly stated that the 24-hour sun does not prove anything, and that looking at the lights in the sky cannot prove the shape of the ground. So, from that point right there, flat earthers automatically have omitted themselves from using any type of argument regarding the stars or the sun or anything in their argument to prove the flat earth theory. Because the lights in the sky don't prove anything, then how does Polaris and the star trails prove that the earth is flat? Now, obviously, I'm sure flat earthers are going to see this video and whine and cry, talking about, oh, it's a straw man, or something along those lines. I'm not sure. But it's not a straw man. It's a blatant double standard that you flat earthers have. And you guys need to explain yourselves on this one, because if the globe cannot observe lights in the sky to prove the shape of the earth, then neither can the flat earth. Now, Eric's video here goes on to talk about other things, such as the Michelson-Morley experiment, but we're not going to talk about those there because they don't directly relate to the double standard that we're talking about here, so I will save those topics for another video. But once again, flat earthers have blatant double standards, and basically any argument that can possibly go against their belief system or destroy their belief system, they immediately reject it and try to come up with a reason to discredit it. But if that exact same argument proves or can be used as proof for their beliefs, then automatically it's like acceptable, and it doesn't matter if it's wrong or not because it verifies their biases that they already have. Now, obviously, the reason the stars in the sky do not have a visible movement, we don't have new stars in the sky every single night or anything like that, is because flat earthers fail to understand the absolute massive scale of the universe, how far away these stars are. We're talking about parallax here, okay? So if you're driving down the road and you look off across a field and you see a line of trees off in the distance on the other side of the field, those trees are going to appear to move very, very slowly as you drive by. But the field and the grass right next to your car look like they're zooming past with insane speeds. That's exactly what's happening with the stars in the sky. We do actually observe motion with the stars. They move, but they're not observable with a human eye. You're not going to look up in the sky at night and say, oh, that star used to be over there yesterday. They're just extremely far away. You're not going to notice those motions. But with a telescope, you can observe motions in the stars at night. But I'm going to leave the video there because I don't think I can handle much more of Eric Dubay's double standards and nonsense. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any future debunks. Be sure to share this video with your friends so they can see the hypocrisy of Eric Dubay. And if you want to support the channel, obviously I'm not a very big channel, I'm not making money off of YouTube yet, but if you want to support me and my work that I do here on the channel, check out my darkroom page linked in the description. Basically that site on there, I'm selling all kinds of prints. Every single photo on there is taken by me. I'm a big fan of aviation photography, so if you want to support my work, consider purchasing a print. But I'm gonna leave it there. I will see you all next time in another Flat Earth Debunk video.